Hello, CEOs. Look, today I am going to share with you a replay that was an awesome training I did a couple of months ago on the common mistakes that coaches make when it comes to selling their coaching program online. The mistakes that I'm going to share with you are common mistakes that we typically make, but I got solutions for you. So, this is going to be a replay of five common mistakes that coaches make, and I share with you five ways to fix those common mistakes. So enjoy. Right, loves. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. Yes. Yes. As you guys are coming in, go ahead and put your name in the comment section so I can give you a shout out where you are viewing me from. So, like I mentioned earlier, today we're going to be talking about common sales mistakes that online coaches make and how you can avoid them. Because let me tell you, I've been where you are. And I sucked at selling. But I'm going to share with you how you will not have to make those same mistakes like I did. So look, let me ask you this. Are you struggling with getting clients to sign up for your coaching program? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you are struggling to get people to sign up for your coaching program. Is no one buying your course or your digital products? If that's you, raise your hand. Okay. Raise your hand if that's you. Well, you are not alone. I've been there. I've been doing this too, y'all. I didn't get people to sign up for mine. When I first launched my coaching business, my coaching program, I got crickets. Crick. And that program at the time was Be On Boss, right? I got no one to sign up the first time, but you know me, your girl does not give up. She does not give up. So I learned a lot of things during this time. Cheryl just gave me, she says, I've been on hiatus. Is that right? Am I saying that right? For so long, ready to take the reins back and make success happen. I'm so excited to get my coaching business started with Coaching Business Simplified. Girl, come on. Come on. We are welcoming you back, girl. Come on. Thank you for that. All right. So let's get into this, right? Are you ready to get off the struggle bus? No more riding the struggle bus, right? My mom used to say that. Get off the struggle bus, at least. Get off of it, right? With no more struggle bus. So let me know. Today we're going to be going over five common sales mistakes online coaches make and how you can avoid them. So let me know. Mistake number one is not asking for the sale. Now, this does not mean cold DMs. This doesn't mean that I want you to be sending DMs. Y'all know those people who they send you a DM, they don't even use your name, right? They just say, hey, girl, what's up? And then they go right into the spiel of what they're selling to you, right? I don't want you to do that. That's not what asking for the sale is. What asking for the sale is, here's the fix. Here's what I want you to start to think about. I want you to use what I call the share method. When you are selling anything, using the share method makes it so easy. It conveys that you are not selling, you are serving. And that's what I'm all about. I want you to serve. And I came up with this acronym to make it easy for us to remember, right? So the share method starts with tell a story. Tell us your story of how your problems, what did you struggle with? How did you come up with the solutions and what the results are? Share that story. Tell us because stories are powerful. If you don't use anything in this share method right now, in this acronym, if you tell more stories, you're going to get more people to sign up for your coaching business, okay, or your coaching program. Do how to's. Show someone how to do something. If you, one of the solutions was that you started to pray, prayer. Pray. I said it right the first time. Oh, you started to meditate. You started to journal. Show people how you did that. What journal did you use? What some of the prompts did you do? When did you do it? Did you listen to music? Did you have headphones on? When did you learn how to meditate? What were some of the best prayers that helped you, right? What scriptures helped you get over? Share the how to's. That is how you can help people make the decision to sign up for your coaching program. Okay. The next one is to ask questions. Ask questions of people and answer those questions. Ask questions and answer those questions for people so that you can help them. If you see someone who's struggling with something, go and answer that question. Don't look for people to always be paying you for something. Be a service of people so people can remember you. And then once they remember you, guess what they're going to do? They're going to click on buttons. They're going to try to find out more information about you, what you have to offer. I mean, it works like that. The R stands for referrals, right? If you can show that people have worked with you, testimonies are great. This is a form of referrals. If you can get other clients to refer you to refer you to them. Did I say that right? I don't think I said that right. If you can get more people to send you referrals, that's what I'm trying to say. That is going to also be key because they know that they've worked with you. And so we're always looking for referrals. We're always looking for someone like, hey, did you work with so and so? Send them over to me because if you work with them, they must be good. So referrals are also, and if you don't have people sending to you, testimonies are a form of referrals. Okay. And then the last thing is explain. A lot of times we don't explain what we do. We don't explain the process of how people can work with us. So explain. So if you don't take anything out of any of this, right? Stories are going to be the most powerful thing. But we want to mix things up. We're all about the mix. Right, to scratch it up, mixing it up. Use the share method to tell people and let people know what you have to offer. And then at the end of that, you do what I call a very sweet sales offer. You tell them if you want more of something like this, then check out my coaching program, right? So use this share method. Again, write this down: the S, the H, the A, the R, the E, which stands for story, how to ask questions, answer those questions, ask for referrals, send testimonies, and explain what you do. All right. So, mistake number one was we don't ask for the sale. The solution is to use, the fix is to use the share method. All right. So, let's go on to mistake number two. Mistake number two is posting only to sell something. This can convey that you only want money. And I get it. Sometimes we are just we're tired, right? Maybe we haven't been consistently posting. Maybe we spent all our time working on our coaching program and we haven't been socializing, we haven't been commenting on people's posts. We just been, we've been working head down, and when we finish our program, we want to sell it. We haven't built up a relationship or anything like that. And when you do that, people only see it as that you want money or that you're only showing up because you want something from them. That you're not interested in building relationships. So if you are falling into this, if you're doing this, then here's the fix. The fix is to relationship building. You want to build relationships. You want to start leaving comments. So as you are in your office and you in the groove of creating your coaching program, tweaking it, whatever you're doing, hop online on social and be social. Leave comments on people who are already following you. Start to friend people, follow people who are your ideal clients, like people's comments, right? Like their posts. I know a lot of times, and this was me a lot. I'm a person who just scrolls. Most of the time I'm scrolling. And I might say to myself, oh, I like that. That's a great quote. But I never double tap. I never do that. I was really lazy and I didn't leave comments. Sometimes people you don't have to write a book. Maybe you just share emoji. That lets people know that you are interested in what they have to offer, what they have to say, that you are engaged. You're on these social media platforms to be social. If you also send DMs, right? I've got a couple of clients that I haven't seen lately, and guess what I do? I send them DM messages and say, "Hey, how you doing? Right? I missed you. What you been up to?" I'm not asking for nothing. I'm not sending any sales, right? I'm not saying, "Hey, go buy this." I'm just really genuinely interested and want to know what's going on. So I'm about building relationships. Another really big quick hack, right? If you're not a person who engages a lot, one of the biggest hacks that you can do is anytime that it is someone's birthday, you send them a birthday message. You just say happy birthday to them, right? That goes such a long way. And Facebook makes it really easy because they tell you when it's your friend's birthday. So if you see that, just go and just say happy birthday to them. that is a really nice way to say, I'm thinking of you. I wish you the best, right? If you see something that they're celebrating, leave comments to celebrate. So remember, social media is about being social. I mean, it's in the name. Okay. So that is, if you're not getting anyone to buy your coaching program, that could be one of the issues, right? That you're not building relationships and people are actually seeing you as a person. All you want to do is sell, right? You just want their money. You're not really there to build a relationship and to serve. And we want to change that perspective. Okay. All right. So that was mistake number two, and that the fix is relationship building. Mistake number three is offering one product to everyone. Not everyone is right or ready for your program. I'm going to say that again. Not everyone is right or ready for your program. And you might say, but anyone can use it. I've heard that so many times. Everybody ain't ready. Everyone might not be ready for your high end coaching program. Everybody might not be right for it, and that's fine because everybody ain't right for every product, right? Y'all know that them clothing that says one size fits all. We all know that one size fits all don't really fit all. Some of it is big on people, some of it's a little tight on people. It don't really fit everybody, right? And you don't want your coaching program to do the same thing. So here's the fix. The fix is the value ladder. Now, I've talked about this value ladder a couple of days ago. As you can see, I talked about it in this video of adding value to your coaching business. So, if you missed that video, go back and watch that because I talk in really great detail about the value ladder. But the value ladder is that you want to have different products at different levels of people's interests. So you have people who are going to be really ready for your high end coaching program, right? But you're going to have some people who are just not ready because one, they don't know you. Two, they might not have the money. So you want to have other offers to fit where they are, right? So we want to work with people where they are. We want to have products that we've created for where people are right now. Okay. So when you have a value ladder, as they go up, as they purchase, as they consume your content, they get more value as they go up the ladder. So we want to have different products, offers at different price points at different people's interest level. You get what I'm saying on that? So let's think about this. Y'all know I'm always giving you retail examples because that was my background. I was in retail, and who hasn't gone into some type of store? Okay. Well, as you know, when we get to the cash register, there are impulse items. They put them at the cash register for a reason because we impulse say, hey, we want that candy. Or we're standing in line like, ooh, that candy bar looks really good. And that is their lower price items in their store. They do that for a reason. Maybe you went shopping with someone else and they bought a lot of stuff, but you didn't buy anything. Walmart and Target are still going to get you because they're going to try to offer you something at a low dollar price. Target right now has what they call the dollar section, right? Which nothing really is dollar in that corner. Most of the stuff is like $5, right? And they know that a lot of people go there because there are some people who don't want to spend a lot of money. They have money, but they don't want to spend a lot. They don't really. There's nothing in Target that they really want, but they like this $5 area, right? We got the dollar store. Everyone has some type of inexpensive product or area in their store. And then the price goes up. So they don't just have one price that's $297. They have multiple prices in that store. This is where the switch of becoming a coach to a CEO makes the difference. A coach has one offer. A CEO has several offers for different people at different levels because we all know that people might not be ready for what we have to offer. Some people might not know if you are just the right coach for them yet. So you want to give them a taste of what you have to offer. You want to give something people who are not ready financially, but still want to consume and be taught by you, right? Be coached by you. So this is the difference that we have to make. And I do understand creating multiple products can be time consuming. But when you join the coaching business simplify, I show you how to take one product and repurpose it to several different products, right? That's the whole thing about saving time. The coaching business simplified is all about saving time, right? I ain't got time to be having you have to waste your time. I'm all about showing you the simplest way to get to the clients, to get to the income, to generate the consistent income that you're looking for in your business. Go so on if to you mistake number four, number four. All right, so mistake number four is not teaching helpful tips. Now, this is the thing that I don't know if you guys know. Everyone makes this and say, hey, thank you, Miss Sheila. Most people say, hey, I could Google that. I hear that a lot. I can Google that, right? But everything can't be explained by Google in the way that you can explain it. See, one of the gifts that I have, and I can say that, one of the gifts that I have is that I can take something that is quite complicated and simplify it. And the reason why I can do that is because I've worked it. I've done it. I'm not ever showing anybody something that I have not done myself. And the one thing that I don't like people to do or don't want people to do is that I don't want you to have to go through the same steps as me. I want to give you the shortcut. So a lot of times, my husband and my clients would ask me, okay, Elise, what is the best way to, let's say, get clients? And in my head, I'm going through all the strategies, right? But I also know you. Whoever's asking me, I know you. So some if I don't, I start to ask you questions. I ask them like, so what's your life like? Like, do you like social media? If they say no, I don't like going on social media, right? And I ask them like, are you good at video? And they might like, oh no, I don't like video, right? And so I in my head, based off what you are saying back to me, I am strategizing with a system that works for you. So I know that Google can't do that. So I provide helpful instructions, teaching classes, videos to help you simplify what you're probably thinking in the back of your head. So you want to start teaching. I don't care in what form is that. Hello, Deborah. Deborah is viewing us from Florida. What's up? Yeah, she says the value ladder training was awesome. So if you missed that, you want to go back and watch that, right? Yes, and she completed hers. Yes. Awesome. Okay. All right. So if you're not teaching and sharing people your expertise, right? I want you to start doing that right now because here's the fix to all of this. I want you to position yourself. The position strategy is the fix for often helpful tips. Google can't explain everything, not in the way that you can explain it. Everyone has their own unique spin on something. Everyone has their own unique experience with something. So if you are thinking in the back of your head, like, hey, so and so explained that already. I don't need to explain that. Well, let me just say this one other example, right? Again, okay. When I was a college professor, there was another two or three other professors that were teaching things that I would have taught, right? And they explained it to the best their ability to the class. Well, there would be two or three other students who would come to me and they would hand me the assignment sheet and say, Miss M, can you explain this to me? And I'm like, well, Professor, X, he explained it right here. They was like, I don't understand none of this. So I would have to read it and then I would have to explain it with examples that I know that they understand. You guys have that same type of experience. So you want to do this and using the positioning strategy. And the positioning strategy is creating one pillar piece of content a week. Pillar means top content, main content. That could be a blog post. That could be a podcast, a weekly podcast, right? That could be one video a week. It could be one live stream a week. But I want you to come up with one piece of teachable pillar content every single week that will position you as the expert. You won't have this mistake of not being a person that offer helpful tips because you're doing this. You're using the positioning strategy. And I know I can hear you in the back of your head. You're like, man, at least you done told me this 1,000 times. Well, yeah, I'm telling it to you 1,001 more times. And I'm going to continue to tell you this because this is the game changer. This is one of the biggest secrets to building your business, your coaching business. This would definitely move you from being just a coach to a CEO coach. I don't think people look, I'm getting on my soapbox and I'm so sorry for this, right? I don't think enough people understand the power of the positioning strategy. I don't think people see that other coaches that they're following are doing this. Some of them are doing it even more than once a week. But I'm speaking to the person that is not doing it at all. If you're still sitting on your hands, waiting for the perfect moment, I want you to stop. There is no perfect moment to be great. There is no perfect time. There is no aligning of the stars. I want you to start to position yourself, and I want you to do it ugly. If you feel like you have to do it perfect, I want you to let go of that. Now, I wish I was a life coach or had some kind of life coach experience to help you get over that hump or whatever that is that is stopping you. I don't. I'm just being real with you. Because if you are hiring people, another coach, right, to whatever it is that you hire this new coach for Instagram, I don't know. I don't really care. The key thing to all the strategies, to my strategy, whatever I'm teaching you, is about positioning yourself and creating content at least once a week. And then if you say, okay, I don't really have time for that, then here's the thing about pillar content once a week. You can just repurpose it. So if you did a video on the 5 tips on how to do blah, 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 then on social media, you break down each one of those tips and you share 1 tip a week, right? Rockstar Rochelle is a newbie here. Welcome, Rockstar Rochelle. I love that name. Oh my gosh, I love that. But positioning strategy is super important. Nothing else. Inside the Coaching Business Simplified, I do know, and I created it because one of the things about positioning is about content. Most people feel like they don't have enough content. I don't know what to say. I don't have those tips. I don't have time to be researching. When inside the Coaching Business Simplified, I provide all that stuff for you. I provide the 4 articles for you to have an article every single week. I do all that for you. Okay. I have, if you're looking to do master classes, all the slides, all of that is created for you. It's inside the Coaching Business Simplified because I am such I'm so serious and I don't even know the word. I can't even get the word out. Y'all see that I have a strong conviction. I don't even know if that's the word I want to say, but you get it. That if you want to be seen, heard, and you want your coaching programs to be bought, you must show up. You got to show up. Your ugly self, your best self, your halfway good self, show up. Okay? Right? I'm having a, come to Jesus moment with you right now because I'm really serious about this. Okay. So that's the fix. If you don't see yourself teaching, the mistake is people who are not buying your coaching program is that they're not seeing you. They don't see you as a person, as an expert. They don't know that you know what you know. Okay. All right. So let me get off that. Let's go on to mistake number 5. And this is the last mistake. And this mistake is giving them what they want, giving them what you feel like they want instead of what they need. Giving them what they need. Yes, that's right. I wrote that right. You're giving them what they need. You are seeing them as your children, and you're saying, look, this is what you need. You need to eat these vegetables. But your kids want to eat them fries. They want something from Chick-fil-A. So that's what we're doing. We're going into that mentality that, hey, this is what they really need, but we're not giving them what they want. So there's a way to give people what they want, but also sprinkling in what they need. Right. So let's talk about the fix for that. And the fix is to ask questions. Ask questions and do the research. Ask questions of your audience to say, okay, what is it that you want? What is it that you want to know about marketing? What is it that you want to know about getting clients? Now, if you don't get anybody to respond to that question, then do your research. Go look at your competitors or your mentors page and look at the questions that they are asking. Look at what they're asking in the comments, right? Look at what their audience is responding to. If they're responding to some your mentors post with a lot of likes, with a lot of comments. Look at that post. Do your research. Another secret is to go on popular sites like Amazon Amazon, I know this. I'm dropping so many new nuggets on y'all. Look, Amazon is the number fourth biggest search engine. Now I'm gonna give you all three, all four of them in just a second. But Amazon, when you go to the bestseller category, like the best-selling books, that lets you know that if everyone has bought that book, that's a topic that they're interested in. And did I say everyone? If most people have bought that book, that's a topic that they're interested in. And then once you go and look at the books that's in your niche, go into the table of contents and let's see what those people are saying. Because if that book has a lot of comments and reviews and a lot of people have bought it, that is what people want. Okay. So the other three top search engines, right, is Google. Google is number one. YouTube is number two. Pinterest is number three. And then Amazon. Pinterest was behind a couple years ago. Pinterest has become number three. Okay. Google, YouTube, Pinterest, and Amazon. You go there to do the research. It will let you know what people want. And if you can fit your products, your coaching program into what people want and sprinkle in what they need, you got a winner. And then you are able to convey the problem that your clients or potential people are having, and you give them the solutions with the results, you got a win-win situation. Okay. So I dropped some really big secrets to you that was not on my list, right? Not on my list at all. So the reason why I share with you that I want you to do helpful tips, guess why I want you to share those videos or your podcast episodes on? I want you to share it on YouTube. I want you to share it on Pinterest, right? If you got content if you're a great writer, I want you to write some books because that's where people are going to find you. See, the mistakes, all of these mistakes are all around what I said, the positioning strategy. That if you're not being seen, no one knows you. If you're not building the know, like, trust factor, no one is buying from you. That's the key thing. Thank you, Information Man Show. He said facts. Yo, he said facts. Awesome. I'm just being really silly today. I got some really good sleep this morning, last night, so I am full of energy. All right, so it is important to know how to sell your offer so you can consistently get good at conversions. Get consistently good at conversions. So if you use the fixes, the solutions that I shared with you today, you are going to get people to sign up for your coaching program. I hope you guys enjoyed that training. I know I did, and I learned some new things as well. So I hope you take those tips and those strategies and you implement them in your coaching business. All right, guys, you have an awesome and blessed day, and I'll see y'all next Thursday. Have a great day.